and I was just going through some videos
10 minutes. You just gotta
from Dr. Boyce Watkins. Let's see what he's saying, and then I'm gonna make a comment.
blackmoney100.com and just sign up, and then there'll be, you get.
Oh, there's a new black
blackmoney100.com.
There's a new black social media site, Black Enough, and Dr. Boyce Watkins mentioned it, and there's a link on his page. And Black Enough is a social media platform that is for black people that are sick of the Facebook fiasco. Because me, myself, I'm tired of it because I'm on a 30-day suspension right now for just saying stuff everybody else says, to just taking out of content because it's political season, and Facebook has blocked me for 5 birthdays in a row. They be hating real bad, and not only do they block me more than other people, they allow other people to hack my profile, give me problems that way, and steal my ideas. I'm just catching back up. I still can't enter up on my other profile, and I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to sacrifice that for the time being and talk about some real talk, because this needs to be talked about. And what I wanted to say is there are new technologies out there. There is something called Li-Fi now. There is Wi-Fi, wireless. Now there's light. There's a way. So that's that's a good investment right now. And also, I have to say that these streaming services are about to go into these wars. In America, there's always some price war and mergers and all of this stuff. Well, they have to be able to get their prices up under a basic subscription, about like Netflix, $11.99. I'm saying $11.99 is what everybody streaming services is the cap. It should not go over for your basic services. Also, these streaming services need to get together and make a competitive add-on list, because if I subscribe for IMDb or Netflix or Amazon Prime, there's still an option to add other subscriptions, and those subscriptions cost just as much as the main subscription as you bought. So if you're not careful, you'll be spending more in subscriptions than actually your cable bill. So watch out for that. That's something that they're not telling you. And also, I think this Wi-Fi is a great idea to get off of, because 5G is a dangerous technology, but there's a lot of people that's already invested in it. Also, they say 5G is demonic. That's the word that's going on it, but you can tell it destroys life, and that's good enough to get off of it right there. And so also, I'm thinking about going to Europe, or I'm thinking about going to South America or somewhere for my international studies internship abroad overseas. I haven't decided which country I'll go yet. But also, I have to pick a country that has health care, because America really doesn't have health care. And I know of people that have to go way to Canada to get their insulin for certain diseases that's much cheaper. The dollars can buy, a couple of dollars can buy a bottle of medicine that costs $30, $90 in the United States. So it's worth catching the Greyhound bus, or catching the plane, or catching the train to Canada to get your insulin so that you can stay alive. Also, America, water is bad, and also Alzheimer's is a man-made disease. And there's a lot of other things that's going on, that you should know about. But I want you all to check out my show, and I'm promised to tone it down a little bit, but really my show is made for the night show because I talk about adult things, and my show is recommended basically to adults after 10 p.m. And so I'm going to be getting my health taken care of and pursuing my career more. And I got a lot of schools to settle with millionaires and billionaires that be bouncing ideas off of me and getting creative ideas off me and don't really contribute that back. You know, I can't use no $13 an hour Uber. You know what I'm saying? I just got off of Uber. They haven't even helped pay for my injuries now. I haven't worked in a couple of years. I got to get my health straight before I even go back to work. And know what I'm saying? And you can't even go back to work. I got to go to Canada. I got to go to anywhere I can go to get health care and then start my career over, because I lost a lot of years waiting on the VA health care. And I'm not letting no VA cut on me or do nothing to me. I don't trust them. The rest of y'all can. And these women be letting them cut their ovaries out for more disability, and people be getting cut and be claiming mental disabilities. I'm not like that. All of my disabilities are listed. I should be able to get my compensation. If not, I got a problem with it, I'm gonna file a grievance or whatever I have to do to get it. And also, you know what I'm saying, everybody can have a revelation, but I tell you what, I'm not going to be left out of these revelations. You know why? Because I'm a good enough guy to be able to be smart enough to maneuver after my ideas have taken root. And like, you know what I'm saying, the Chinese have been doing well on a global level, but the Chinese also have to contribute back to those in Africa deals that are profitable for themselves and others, and be able to have options open for African Americans, because you know, if y'all making all of this money and prosperous, y'all should be able to break bread. And people really haven't never really asked y'all for nothing, but y'all prospering based off the intelligence surveys, recommendations, and ratings that I produce in my shows and on my social media. So I respect what y'all are doing, but y'all gotta recycle some of that opportunity back, like the yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying? And so and we're gonna keep moving regardless. I'm claiming Psych 16. And so I still got the same advocates, because when they had mentioned it, really they had mentioned it before, they just haven't mentioned it that much. And you know what I'm saying? And they waited the first time, they really was, the first couple of times, the first times they kind of like just discovered it, and then they recently went back to check it out again. And so they got a good look at it this time, and they got a composition rating of the metal content, and it's pretty high. So I'm claiming that as intellectual property because of the United Kingdom gold exploits. The Europeans all gang together. That's besides the United Kingdom. I'm talking about mainland Europe, from east and west, and then you know there's that the English Channel, and then you got the UK. You know what I'm saying? So all of the Europeans ganged up together and invaded Africa and just broke it up. And then also, even after that, the UK came and plundered, and all kind of people has plundered Africa. So I'm claiming Psych 16 for us from UCC code, and also I'm making my grievance known to the federal court, and I'm making the grievance known to the United Nations court. And so we ain't bullshitting, and y'all need to start to learn how to competing with the adversaries' business instead of mine. And if you know I got intellectual property, if you know I got a big rock, you know, that's lucrative, why don't y'all start getting ready to make make way for our labor forces, giving me access, and giving me the data that I need to go to the next step. Also, I had found a partner with the hemp venture. We're gonna grow some hemp whenever Louisiana get their act together. I was the one that brought medical marijuana. Right now they're just getting the CBD able to be sold, the CBD oil. Now the CBD oil without THC, they've been selling that. They got to get permission that sells the CBD oil with the THC. But that being said, we're missing a lot of opportunity on medical marijuana, and we're missing tax revenue right there. Every time you turn around, they raising taxes without our permission, and they expect us to like it. I'm not hearing it. I didn't really enjoy my 4th of July weekend, although I spent the 4th of July with my kinfolks and had a good time. Most of my time has been updating or upgrading my apartment, and you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of slumlords in New Orleans, Louisiana, and this old money is a problem because those same political dinosaurs and those elites are the same ones that's exploiting all of the resources, making all of the money, giving everybody a smaller and smaller piece of the pie. They raising taxes, like I said, and all kind of stuff. Do you know the Gulf of Mexico is still leaking ever since the Gulf spill disaster? It's still oil spilling. They got so many thousands of gallons spilling into the Gulf every day. If that's not irresponsible, I don't know what is. Obama was supposed to fix that. They had this valve, this new valve that was supposed to be the answer. With all of the legislation and all of the laws passed, they had to take the valve, the safety valve, off because the oil company says it wasn't working that well, and all of this and too many regulations. And then come to find out, it's still leaking. We knew there was going to be a little bit leaking after the main leaking, but it's still a lot of gallons coming out. They plugged that in some kind of way. It's still leaking from somewhere else. So many thousands of gallons a day, man. That is ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. That's why there's this algae plumes, and like myself, right? I wanted to go to the beach on the Gulf Shores. I'm not getting in that water, man. There's an overabundance of seaweed and algae. The water is stink, and that's going to affect everything, man. I got to go way somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not getting in that nasty water like that. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much it's been hot. I just got my air conditioners, thank God, because it's just been too hot. And by me having this neck injury, my endurance is really, really low, man. I'm talking, I sweat out 2 t-shirts a day just going to the store. I sweat out 1 going to the store. Then I take that one off, and then just sitting around doing housework, like changing the vinyl floors, because man, these floors was messed up. And you can see, if you can probably notice, I've been doing some home improvements, and it's working out pretty good, upgrading stuff. So me and the Home Depot got a good relationship this summer, and now all I have to do is secure me a girlfriend, because every time I do get the one, niggas always bribe them away, or something happen, or some shit like that. I'm tired of that shit. That's why I'm not fucking with these fraternity bitches. You know what I'm saying? And these sorority chicks and shit. Because they sell pussy and have multiple boyfriends, and they block up everything. I can't get nothing. They don't want a nigga. They drive Mercedes. They fuck niggas, get Mercedes. Money is in the bank. Getting pimped. They work for the pimps. They work for the Luciferians. It worked for the Jews, it worked for the white man, it worked for the Spanish, they worked for everybody but us. And then the strongest black men, they pick us to fight, wear us down, and that's why I'm getting rid of all of y'all. With all of these millions I got up in the bank, the only reason why I don't have my money is because I'm African American. Y'all jealous. I'm in the Hall of Fame, and if I secure this resource, you know what I'm saying? If I secure this resource, you know what I'm saying? We'll be some of the richest people ever. You know what I'm saying? Until they find a bigger lick. But this is it, and I'm surprised that they didn't want to share it for me, or they probably didn't let them share it on my profile. Like I said, it's been hacked, and a lot of strange shit be going on with my profile. So I wanted to post some stuff. I can't post it. I'm probably done for another 23 days. You know what I'm saying? And that's bullshit too. Facebook got me blocked or suspended for 30 days for saying basic street expression shit. And here they younger and they say worse things and they block us. Well, that's okay because your director of photography is still handsome, still getting it done. I'm injured. I'm going to have to go to Canada to get health care. America be bullshitting. I deserve better. I still have beautiful, intelligent ladies that's interested with me. I can't contact them like I walk because a nigga broke. They ain't really got nothing to share. They mostly receive. They don't hardly give us nothing, but that's just how America is. That's why I don't really want to deal with Americans or fuck with Americans in a relationship like that. You know what I'm saying? They too stingy. They complain a lot. They always trying to get people in trouble and shit, and all of this type of shit. Cosby still in jail. You got other people that's done worse than Cosby, still working, still enjoying life, still getting sex or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They act like, everything is always all on us all the time. And so, you know what I'm saying? I'm just about fed up with all of this shit too, and I hope everybody can get their act together because I feel like that I'm doing, too much. You know what I'm saying? People think God be putting them in position because the money allowed them to get in it. But I guarantee you, 75% of the people, if they didn't get paid, they wouldn't do what they be doing. That's how you know if God put you there. You do it for nothing, or if you supposed to be there, you know what I'm saying? Things working out why it's supposed to do. Because the universe is not going to stop for you to make up your mind and do what you're supposed to do. The universe and the world is just going to keep going, buddy. And so y'all need to learn while the learning is good. And y'all Africans, y'all need to start breaking some bread, man. Apple, y'all borrowed my ideas. Capital One, that commercial y'all running with Kevin Hart about taking buying stuff in your jammies and naked. Man, y'all got that all for me, man. Y'all gonna have to break bread. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have to break bread. I can't copyright every little thing. So on the UCC declaration preliminary copyright page is on Facebook letting them know that I'm claiming all of my intellectual property. So if you borrow my ideas or something, just contribute back so I don't have to bring y'all to court, because I will, and I'm definitely going to do it because it's oppressive. And when you find out how dumb their asses are and how conniving, see, a lot of people that's rich are not really smart. They're really sadistic and slick and dishonest. Remember that. A lot of people who are rich, like, you know what I'm saying, are dishonest, devious, sneaky, you know what I'm saying, and sadistic. You know what I'm saying? There's no formula that say you have to be that way to be successful. I'm determined to be who I'm determined to be. I'm dictating my terms, my life, whether they like it or not. Everybody got to step up, help your own people, quit letting them other people pimp you out.